Hi everyone, today's video, just going to recap today on the pound dollar, and should be titled what you should have done today instead of what I actually did. And if you were trading with me today, you would have realized that I made some bad decisions. Sometimes you get away with that, sometimes you don't, and today obviously I didn't. Probably a bit tired today, actually. I got up late. I wasn't in the right frame of mind, and tiredness is really bad for decision making. So probably should not have traded at all, really, after a bad start. But that's trading, really. So let's just kind of run through the day and show what we should have done today. So this was the start of the day, and this was our first breakout short here. Stop over the high. As everyone who was trading with me today knows, I woke up late, but you could still take this short here with your stop over the high. Remember, the candles are just given a structure, they don't mean anything. The flow of price is still short, we're breaking out of the lows, so that can be your entry there. Okay, then we went down, we made a low, and we closed up here, and this was the first breakout long here where you should have gone long. Now, if you were in either of these shorts here, this is the point you need to make a choice. Are you going to hedge your trade? Are you going to move your stop up? Or are you going to take profit? Okay. Let's go with the hedge first, and then I'll just show you why there's no right decision to make. So let's say we took the hedge here, okay, and we put our stop. Well, you can put it below the bar, or you might prefer to put it here. Okay, either way, the next bar reversed and stopped you out for one loss. You should still be in your short if you took the hedge. And then we didn't have any more breakouts above. This is where I told everyone that the bank holiday was going to be flat and we weren't going to see any movement, and then price broke down, and our next setup long was here. Okay, at this point here, great opportunity to close out your short, minus your loss here, and a nice profit for the day. Really simple, follow the rules, execute your trades, don't do analysis, don't think about things like bank holiday, etc. If you're not going to trade the bank holiday, decide that beforehand. Do not do what I did, which was wait until here with 3 hours of price going nowhere, only to then decide that it's because of the bank holiday. Okay, at this point I'm bored, I'm not in a trade, I'm making my own dialogue in my head about what's going on. I need to make a story up, something I can believe in, a reason. Well, there you go, you've got the bank holiday, nice and easy to latch onto that story and believe, and you talk yourself out of a trade. Now, I'd missed these morning trades here, these shorts here, okay, so at this point I wasn't in a trade. So up to this point I was doing okay because I'm still looking for a trade, okay? It doesn't matter where you start to trade. Obviously, if you start trading when there's low volatility here, okay, you're going to have more stop outs. Doesn't mean that you're going to lose, but if you're taking a trade and the average movement during those hours is 10 to 15 pips, you are just making it more difficult for yourself, okay? At this point, people were following me. We were looking for a breakout here. We were looking for a breakout here, and then here I diverted from my plan, and I didn't execute. And I could have grabbed myself an easy 30 pips. Lesson learned that we all make these mistakes. The idea is that if you can reduce them by 10-20% a year, like Denise Schull says, then it's going to make a significant difference on your bottom line. So don't beat yourself up if you make mistakes, because it's natural for us to do them, and as you get more experience trading this way, you do it less and less. Now, I'm just going to go over it again. Let's say you decided, I just want to sort of show how your exit decisions, although, if you appear to have picked the wrong decision at the time, you can still profit from it. So let's go back to this scenario here where we had this long waiting to trigger here, okay, and we're in this short. So last time we took the hedge. This time we'll take profit on this short. Okay, so we've closed our short, and now we go long here, and then that reverses and stops out. Okay, so we've got one loss and one small win, probably at break even. Okay, so then you continue on looking for your breakouts, and here is the next breakout short here, stop over the high, and you could have had another nice win there. The actual difference in pips from hedging to closing your profit marginal. So again, we need to get over this idea of predetermining what's always going to be the best exit, because it's what happens after that point that decides. Okay, and it's not there's no pattern that is going to repeat over and over again that means that one will work better than the other. It's what the market does next. It's the one thing we haven't got control of. The only thing we've got control of is managing our risk, taking the correct entries, and taking profit. Those are the three things you can have a determining factor on. The rest is down to the market, and an element of luck. When you've been trading this way for a certain amount of time, you'll realize that sometimes you just get lucky and sometimes you get unlucky as well. The real thing that we're all striving for is not to trade perfectly every trade. It's to do a large series of trades, make good decisions on those, and you should make just enough more on your winners than you have on your losers to make consistent profits. And it's about building something that you can repeat over and over again, day in, day out, and make profit. So that's it really. That's the H1. I know I did promise on the weekend that I was going to do some daily videos, and I think it's only about another 2 weeks now before I'm going to start trading daily live for a couple of months whilst I'm traveling. So I'm sorry I haven't done that. I also said that I'd recap the H4 of last week as well, and again, sorry I haven't done that. I really wanted to do this video tonight because a lot of us were trading this together, and it's a really good example, and particularly because I cocked up and everyone experienced me doing that at the same time. So it was good sort of lesson learning from a mistake to today. Just to touch on the daily subject before I do the video as well, I really don't trade this any different on the daily. The only thing I do on the daily is I tend to trail my stops more aggressively, and I tend to sort of trade for a target amount for the month. But I'm going to touch on that more in the video, and when I trade it live, it will be easier to follow along with. So anyway, hopefully better decisions tomorrow, and if you've got any comments, leave them below, and I will see you soon.